Hey guys, today I'm going to show you some of the coins we have and talk a little bit about investing in commodities, okay? So I'll start off with the pennies, alright? You want to buy pennies that are 1981 and older. I get a lot of mine on eBay. The reason I collect pennies to begin with is because they have about 2.5 cents of copper in them, okay? Right now copper, I think it's around $3.80 a pound. So yeah, each penny is worth around 2.5 cents. So if the price of copper were to rise to $20, these would be about a dime, If you have enough of them, that's a lot of dimes. These are a lot easier to accumulate than a dime. So you could really 5 times your money on these, I think, in the next few years. I really believe commodities are going to go up into the future. For one thing, there's inflation. The prices are always going up, guys. And yeah, it has to do with the commodities that causes the price of everything else to go up. And the dollar is going to go down over time. So all the commodities are going to rise, and silver is the one that really goes up. Silver and gold go up a lot, but copper is going to go up too. One of the things about copper, another thing, is that it's used in electric vehicles because they put it in the batteries. That's my biggest jar right there. Well, actually I got more. So yeah, a battery has a lot of copper in it, especially like semi batteries, electric semis and electric buses, okay? These can have up to 800 pounds of copper. So this is incredible, guys. We know that the world is going all electric. All the vehicle fleets are going to be electrified, and then it's probably going to be AI driven, artificial intelligence. You're going to probably have semis with no drivers. It'll just be artificial intelligence, guys. It's going to be insane. If one of those things, if there's a glitch and one of those goes off track, that could be bad. But we're going to see what happens. We're going to live through it. All of us that are, under 70, we'll live through a lot of it. Or under 60. The copper, I really like it because it's used as an industrial metal. They use it for, copper wiring for building houses. So if there's another housing boom, the price of copper will skyrocket. So yeah, copper is just one of those investments that it's really cheap. You can get a lot of it. It's really fun to collect. And the other thing I like is nickel, because nickel's worth around, I think, $8 or $10 a pound. I haven't checked lately, actually. But these are about 25% nickel. Since nickel's worth so much more than copper, that makes these valuable, okay? And they do have 75% copper. So that's just a plus, The nickel in there alone is worth quite a bit. So these will go up in value in the future. Right now they're worth about 6 cents. Might not seem like a lot, it isn't, but you can buy these on eBay right now for a premium. So nickels definitely are very good. In the future you'll be able to get a bigger premium on eBay, so or wherever you sell them. But yeah, you're going to want to wait until the price really goes up to sell these if you're going to sell them on eBay, because you got to pay taxes and everything, guys. You should pay taxes no matter what, apparently, I guess. Only if you sell, a large amount. I don't know how much that is in your state, so I'm not going to speculate. But yeah, I actually bought a whole box of nickels. Well, wow, it's pretty heavy. So that's got 25% nickel inside that box. And nickel is really used in car batteries too, I think. Nickel is really important. And the price of nickel in the past, it's skyrocketed before. So it could really do that again. And then, there'll probably be a coin shortage because everybody will know, all the nickels will go off the market again. Yeah, right now the price of nickel's back down a little bit, so no coin shortages here right now, but there was during the pandemic. So I like to collect those. If you're a beginner investor, just start stacking copper. You know, I like stacking the copper more than the nickels. Honestly, I think the copper is way better. I just like it a lot. But the next thing is silver, guys. Here, I'll show you a few of these. These are the art bars, they're called. Okay, we've got the trains. See a little tarnish on the edges too? That happens, you know, just exposure to the air. Silver does tarnish, you know. Gold doesn't though, really, hardly at all. You can find gold at the bottom of the sea that's been down there since the, you know, the 1600s and shipwrecks. Still looks the same. So that's what, yeah, gold is extremely valuable. Silver is pretty valuable. One fact about silver is it's taken out of the ground in a ratio compared to gold of 10 to somewhere between 10 to 1 and 16 to 1. So that means for every ounce of gold you get 16 ounces of silver, guys. Plus the silver all gets used up in the industry, and it's not practical to take the silver and melt it down from a lot of the components that it's used in, okay? Like, you know, calculators and, you know, phones. It's just not practical, guys, okay? The price of silver would have to go way up to at least 60, or, I mean, I've heard anywhere from between, you know, $200 and $300 per ounce before it really becomes practical. I'm sure there's certain items you can, it would be practical to recycle at a lower price, just depending on the silver content and how easy it would be to actually recycle it back and get it. So, and the best, if you want to buy silver, you know, well, another thing about silver is, I could say so many things, but there, in the COMEX, there's only around 27 million ounces of silver. That's the amount of silver that's, yeah, stored in the vaults that they actually have on hand that they could deliver for people that are buying the silver futures, okay? So it's not a lot, guys. It's way, way low. Whenever it's down that low, it could mean silver's ready to run. In the past, historically, guys, so you got to look to the past to see what's going to happen in the future. History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes, okay? It's very similar. So I really, really like silver because I think it's undervalued. I do think that they are manipulating it. They've already been caught manipulating gold, I think, and silver. Some of the big banks, okay? And they were fined. Wow, that's a beauty. So it's definitely manipulation. This one's the Happy Halloween with a witch. These are all worth a premium, guys. These art bars are worth, even the Happy Birthday, you know, it's very old. So they're worth a premium. Maybe approximately, these go for around $35 to $45, even $50, you'll see people ask. These trains, you can look on eBay, these trains are the cheapest one you can get for like $45. Okay? So I like to buy generic rounds though. So these are special art bars. I really like the generics, or my favorite way to buy silver is to buy 10-ounce bars or kilogram bars, okay? The 100-ounce bars are a bit expensive for me. Yes, I could buy them, or I could buy one here and there, you know. But I like to get the kilogram bars. That's 32.15 ounces, and those go for about $1,000. Maybe I'll put the link in the description if I can get to it, guys. So silver, it's yeah, whenever you buy silver, you really want to think about your premiums, okay? So if you just buy a 1-ounce silver coin, your premium is probably going to be, you know, $3 or $4. So if you're, you know, if you're paying 24 or 23.77 right now, then you're going to be paying 26.77 or 28.77. So $3 or $4 over. That's your premium, okay? That's a good place to go and buy those coins, all right, or bars with a low premium. Yeah, then your next step up would be something like this, or your a Silver Eagle, or you know, something from a bigger well-known mint, okay, like an Engelhard bar, you know, something like that. And then if you want to step up from that, then you're looking at, you know, proof silver like this, or a, you know, graded silver, okay. So these are, this is a proof silver eagle. So when they made this coin, they struck it with a die with extra pressure, all right? And they also polished the die. So the die is just a piece of metal that's shaped like this that makes this. And you put these rounds in there, and then they pound it really, really hard with like, you know, over 100,000 pounds of pressure, I think. I don't know exactly. But it's crazy how they make those. So these go for a bigger premium. So these are worth around, you know, $70, $80 each. I got 5 of these here. And so I like to have them, but it's not what I really like to buy when I want to really load up and make a lot of money. I buy these just because they're cool to have, and yes, they will go up in value. But to really make the money, you got to buy the silver, okay? The silver bullion. And then also, guys, you can buy silver ETFs or silver mining stocks. And also, guys, gold mining stocks do mine for silver, usually as a byproduct. So even if you're buying a gold miner, you're probably still getting some silver out of the ground, you know. So those gold miners will benefit from it, okay? So I just wanted to tell you guys those things today. Also, guys, I do have another channel, okay? It's called John's Gold and Silver. So, and then I have another one called it's called Stocks and Crypto. They're both all capitals. So please go to those channels too and subscribe to them. Once we get to 2,000 subscribers on my John's Gold and Silver channel, I'm going to do 2 stink bombs. So you're going to see my reaction to it and see how bad it is. It's going to be probably epic. Probably going to blow up on the internet. But we're going to see if I'm right, if it does blow up. So I will make more videos, and I will talk about a lot of the this channel is only really for silver, okay? But I'll probably talk a little bit about gold too, but silver is really my favorite. Because I have a lot of silver, guys. You know, I'll show you sometime. But yeah, thanks for coming to my channel. I really appreciate it. I'm going to put the link to my Patreon if you want to support me, guys, just for my support. It's not like I put anything special on there. I treat all my viewers the same. I try to provide everything for everyone. So thank you very much, guys.